Hey, everybody, and happy Monday. Okay, so it's Monday night, and I am so sorry that I did not do a video on my biopsy results. I totally forgot. I swear I thought I made one, but it's been a crazy weekend, a busy weekend, a crazy day. Had doctor's appointments today, went and got my second COVID vaccine, so I'm done with that. Had to go do labs. When I'm at home now, I've got to do labs every Monday and Thursday. And then when I'm at MD Anderson, I do them there almost daily. So, okay. So I went and I met with the endocrinologist or whatever, my doctor on Thursday, Wednesday of last week. And so what she said was, out of all of the lumps that they found in my throat, there were three of them that I guess worried them the most. And so they biopsied those three. One on my left side, which is actually in my thyroid, and then two on my right side, which are not in the thyroid, on the thyroid, or in or on the lymph node. The one on the left side, absolutely 100% came back benign. The two that they biopsied on the right side came back in exactly in the middle, basically. MD Anderson's lab biopsied them, couldn't get a real good reading on them, so they sent them out to an outside lab somewhere outside of Texas. I saw where, but I can't remember. And what they found out was that the two lumps on the right side, they pretty much fall between benign and malignant. They do have the onset or like a little bit the beginnings of malignant properties, as they called it. But even though they've got a little bit of malignant properties, right now they're going to go ahead and lean them more towards the benign side. So that's good. She would usually follow up and watch me every 12 to 18 months. But just to be safe, she said that she wants to do it every 6 months. And she said that if I wanted to, she said that in order to get a 1,000,000% result on the ones on the right side, she said, I can get you on the OR schedule right now. And she said, but I hate to do that to you, especially with all the surgeries and stuff that I've already had. And so she said that if I was comfortable waiting and just watching, then we could do that. But that if it was something that was going to bother me and like I needed an absolute, that she could go ahead and get me on the OR schedule. Y'all know I've had so many dang surgeries over the past couple years. I was like, no, like I'm done. I'm done. And so she's going to watch me every 6 months. So I'll go back in November. I've already got that appointment set up. And they will probably do another ultrasound and more biopsies then, and just kind of watch everything. So for the most part, I think that it was pretty good. So I'll take it for now. And then I just had to promise her that if it starts causing me any problems or any issues of any kind, and she kind of told me what to watch out for, then I would immediately call her office and let her know. I said, I can do that. And then I saw, oops, sorry, y'all, I didn't even brush the bra strap showing. It's horrible looking. And so then I saw also my oncologist, and he said that my labs are looking pretty good and they're holding pretty strong. The number one thing this chemo does is it elevates your liver enzymes, and mine are elevated, but compared to the other patients that he's got right now, he's pretty much having to pause their chemo. And me, he's not having to do that. So even though they're elevated, they're still in the okay range for the most part. He would still like to see him come down, but he's still pretty content. So that appointment, I think, went really, really good as well. I saw him on Thursday. And then I will have my next MRI on May 19th, which my birthday is the 22nd. And that will be my first MRI since starting chemo. And when I have that one, I'll be like 3 days shy of having 2 cycles of chemo. I started chemo March 22nd was my first cycle. I started this cycle April 22nd. And then I'll have my scan May 19th. Um, my scan in July of 20, and then my scan in January of 21, the tumor grew aggressively. I got scanned January 11th of this year, March 18th of this year, and according to my neuro-oncologist here and my oncologist, MD Anderson, it looks like pretty much it was the same. So May will be the next true, you know, teller or whatever. I don't know what you want to call it. So, but other than that, I'm doing good and I'm hanging in there. Um, that's about it, pretty much. Just trying to deal with this food issue and the eating issue. It's just so hard, y'all. Like, I don't know. It's crazy because all the years that I weighed 400 pounds, I was so comfortable at 400 pounds. But it's like now that's my biggest fear. It's like I'm worried that 2 pounds is going to turn into 200. And I'm looking for therapists and trying to find somebody that can help me deal with that before it gets too out of control. Because, like, I've noticed that I'm even starting to get a fear of food. Like, just the thought of food is starting to scare me, and I don't want that. And I don't know why. I don't know why it's like that or why I'm like that all of a sudden, but I definitely don't want it to be out of control, so, but, you know, so I don't know. I don't know if it's one of those things where, you know, a lot of times when people can't control stuff in their life, they find aspects of their life that they can control. And maybe for me, food is one of those things, you know, and my weight is one of those things. I don't know. But, and I've just been dealing with some stuff with my ex. I tried to be friends and friendly with him, but I can't. I can't do it. And he's not helping by being pretty much an asshole. I ended up having an argument with him on the phone at like 5:30 this morning because he's wanting to say that some things that he did to me he didn't do. And I just don't understand how you do such mean and cruel things to someone and then say that you didn't, or try to say that I'm a liar, or not even say sorry. And it was more than just being mean to me. It was being cruel, physically cruel. You're not supposed to hurt the people that you love in any way, but especially physically. And as much as I hate to say it, he did that. And a lot. And then, you know, pretty much blamed me for it today. And it's just not right. You know, and then one of the things that I'd asked him if we were going to be friends was that I agreed not to talk about any relationship or anything that I was doing privately, and I asked the same of him. You know, what he's doing on his own time is not my business, and vice versa. And then for him just to be like, and whether or not, you know, I don't know if it's because he was just trying to hurt me or get at me, but to tell me, oh, I've been doing this with this girl and this with that, like, I don't need to know that. Like, you don't do that, you know? So I hung up on him and I blocked him, and it's going to stay that way indefinitely. So, we're toxic together. He's a toxic person, you know, and the people he's messing with or dealing with, you know, he'll woo them the way that he wooed me in the beginning, and then his true colors will come out. You know, I told him he needs a lot of help. He needs professional help. And, you know, he said for years he'll get it, but he didn't do it when we're together. He's definitely not going to do it now. So I feel sorry for anybody that has to have any dealings with him, you know. Because like I said, the true him will come out eventually. But I'm not going to hide what he did anymore. I lied about it for years. I covered it up for years. my family would ask me, and I would lie and say, no, nothing's going on, nothing's happening. And it wasn't right, and I should have left. I should have left the first time. But I didn't. And that's ultimately what ended our relationship. For the most part, I think I just detached, out of fear. I don't know. And I'm not saying that he didn't do good. I mean, there were times where he was incredible for me, but in the same 24 hours, he could be incredibly helpful and incredibly cruel. And the bad just outweighed the good, And so now that I've been honest with some of our friends that were friends of both of ours, now he's saying that he's going to cut them off and not talk to them. And, I told him all the years we were together that, if there's ever a time we're not together, I'm not going to keep the secrets. I'm not going to continue to lie. And if he doesn't like that, he shouldn't have done the things that he did. So, in order to heal myself, I have to be truthful. But it just hurt, for him to say things just that he said and to deny the things that he's done. And I just, so, I'm done. I am absolutely done. So I have no interest in being friends with somebody like that. He's toxic. He's psychotic. He needs help. He's just an asshole all the way around. So, he can say that he's here for me, like he tried telling my mom, just recently, Carri of all people deserves to be happy. Yeah, you're damn right I do. And, I'll do anything for her if she ever needs it. Well, why didn't you do what you needed to do when we were together? It's like, that's just one more thing in my life that I can't control. I can't control, what somebody did to me. I can't control my health. And so I think that's why I try to control food and my weight. Because I feel like that's like the only thing left that I have to grasp onto. So, but, anyways, but yeah. So it's kind of been a little bit of a difficult day, but it's fine. I'm a strong woman. I'm a shero, as y'all say. I love that. Kim, I know you said that, so. But anyways, so. But I just, I appreciate everything that you guys say and just everything that y'all do. And I just appreciate y'all being here for me. So it means a lot to me. And I just love all you guys. So, but I hope that everybody had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And a great Monday. And I will definitely be back. So I love y'all.